Here is a cool trade I did today using the Set Your Stop alert service and the alerts that we get about unusual options activity happening in different stocks. I noticed this come in at about 12:45 p.m. and I don't trade all of these alerts. There's a lot of alerts, but I like to trade the ones that are just a few days to expiry. Like this is 3 days to expiry. Somebody is buying $1.2 million worth of calls. This is a big institutional trader or a hedge fund manager or somebody. And so I quickly looked at the chart for Nebius and using my swing high, swing low pattern system, I realized that we are at a very important inflection point. And then I noticed that earnings is basically tomorrow. Doesn't say here whether it's before the market opens or afterwards, but somebody knows something for these calls to be expiring in 3 days' time. So maybe there's going to be a great earnings move tomorrow, and I thought to myself, I looked at the options actually, and the 170 calls. I actually saw the trade that this trader did, and they were very expensive. They were, I think they were over $9 each, meaning that this trader is expecting this to possibly go to 179 or beyond, uh, you know, uh, based on what happens in earnings. And then I looked at the whole option chain for different dates, and even out of the money calls that expire in a month's time, like, I mean, way out of the money calls were super expensive. So I didn't end up buying any calls. What I did is I bought shares, and you can really control your risk with shares. And using the swing high, swing low system I use, I was able to actually get in very close to where this should bounce now at 164.31. Now, my stop is $22 away. However, I can control my risk just by position sizing properly for my account. And if this trader is correct, I'm at least going to get $186.77, maybe more. And whatever calls that person bought, they'll go up by quite a bit. But I didn't want to spend money on calls. As I said, they were too expensive. So I can stay in this trade for even longer. And since I have shares and I've controlled my risk by position sizing for where my tactical stop should be in this trade. So anyway, check back with me in a couple days. I'll try to update this video and we'll see what happened if that trader was right. And interesting, we're also at a very important inflection point on the weekly chart as well, showing that this is a retest area of the $169 breakout that took us up to almost $300 a share in Nebius.